Hello, hello, hello. Happy Saturday, everyone. What's going on? Appreciate you being here. Hopefully, you guys had a great holiday, great New Year's, and your New Year's is starting off good. So, if you're watching this live right now, there should be a place for you to comment, whether you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube. Make sure you comment. Let me know where you're from so I can give you some shout outs. And the reason why you're here is because we're going to show you something literally that feels illegal, but it's absolutely positively a process that will make you money regardless of what your industry is, whether you are a person who is a entrepreneur and you're trying to sell your own products and services, or maybe you are in a multi-level marketing company and you really need to be able to automate this. We're going to show you that as well. Or maybe you're just a person who just has a traditional business and you're like, man, I need to find a way to get people to look at it. So if you're here, this is the right place for you. And so we got Tony here. Shout out to Tony for commenting on YouTube. What's going on? Got Mr. Anthony here, who's in our community. What's going on from snowy New Jersey? We got Mrs. Sue Witten here. How you doing, Miss Sue? Let me make sure I can change these the way these comments look here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to change the way this stuff looks here because I want to make sure it looks a little better than what it looks like here. I can change the styling. Maybe I can. Let's see if I can here. All right, we got Mr. Breezy here from Fort Worth, Texas. Mr. Booker here. How you doing? And we have Marty here from Oklahoma. What's going on, Marty? How are you? Got Justina from Charlotte, North Carolina. Reggie from North Carolina. How you doing, Reggie? Long time no see, Reggie. And Justina here as well. Appreciate you guys being on. And then we have Miss Zuli here as well. Welcome, Zuli. And so we got a lot of people on here. And if you were invited by someone here, the reason why you're invited is because we're going to show you how to make your life easier. I'm going to go through a few little slides here to help you guys. And let's see. We got Mr. Edward McKinney here. How you doing, Mr. McKinney? Checking in from Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Awesome. Then we got Sandra from Canada. And yeah, it's cold everywhere. It's cold here in Virginia as well, too. So I appreciate you guys being on. And I'm just going to actually ask you some questions here so I know that I can address and help you guys solve your problems that you might face when it comes to promotion and business. So the first question I'm going to ask everyone is this. And we're going to be really getting into some deep stuff here. And there's a rare friend of mine, Mrs. Diana Anderson. Miss you too, Miss Diana. Hadn't seen you in a long time. Thank you for checking in. And Larry's out there freezing his butt off in Buffalo. So I'm gonna ask you a serious question, guys. And I like to ask this question because you got two types of people, right? And we're just going to be very honest. You got some people. If you say, "Man, are you automated?" Oh yeah, I'm automated, man. I'm automated. Yeah, I'm automated. And then we have some people who are actually automated. So I'm going to see if we can find out who's really automated or who thinks they're automated. Remember, thinking you're automated doesn't mean you're really automated. So who is ready for the test? Let me know. Diane is in sunny Seattle. So who is ready for the automated test? Put in ready if you are. We're going to find out if you're automated, and someone should be asking you these questions. They really don't teach this. So we teach it in our community, and we're going to show you how to get access to this community so you don't ever have to worry about not being automated. We used to teach this all the time on other platforms. So who is automated? So just put in ready, and I'm going to go. Okay. So let's find out if you're really automated. Now, if you think you're automated, could I go to your website as a complete and utter stranger that doesn't know you? And could your website turn me into a paying subscriber without you being involved? Let me see a yes and say no. So who has a website right now where literally you have automation set up to where it could attract me as a potential prospect? I can go to your website without calling you, without messaging you, and get everything I need to turn me into a paying subscriber. Who has a website like that? Let's find out. Not automated. Some people think they're automated because they have a website or have a website. But if it's not converting strangers into customers, it's not automated. And so literally you guys might have seen me post stuff on social media where I'm getting sales. It's because of a process that I have that I share with you that I'm going to be really diving in and teaching. We start teaching it. This process, without your involvement, you would be able to attract potential people who would be interested in your product or service. Those people would then be able to go to your automated website. They would then be prompted, and I have a very special tool that I just shared with our community that gets people open rates high. I've had people who had email open rates, and some of you guys, when I say email marketing, you're scared to death, like, oh, nobody answers my emails. Well, we have a tool that has taken people who had 2% open rates to 70% open rates. As a matter of fact, my open rates are around 90 to 95%. How? That's included. You won't see that tool unless you're inside our community. It's a very powerful tool. And if you guys had used it in your email marketing, you would be getting more people opening your emails and getting more people to engage into your offer. So that's going to be something that you have to see once you're inside our community. I can't share that because it's too powerful to share in public, but we're going to show you about our community. We're going to talk about some things, and we're going to help you guys to be able to finally automate. And why is it necessary to automate? Well, the reason why is this. Let's say you're not doing great in business. You're not getting the customers that you want. Well, if you did get the customers that you want, some people say, man, I want more customers. I want more signups. I want more leads. But if you have a wife, a child, and a full-time business, and you're doing MLM or you're doing affiliate marketing on the side, you are not able to scale your business and handle 1,000 people at one time. So if 1,000 people hit your website at one time, could they convert without your involvement? If you say no, then you can't automate at scale. So some people say, man, I want more customers. Man, I want more leads. But do you have a traffic-ready website to handle leads? So how many people want to know what a traffic-ready website looks like? Let me know. I'll show you. What does a traffic-ready website look like? And I'll give you some examples that we've done for multiple opportunities. What does a traffic-ready website look like? Does anyone know? And this is all education. This is to educate you. This is to keep you informed. This is to allow you to think. And this is to put you in a different mindset because it's 2026. And again, in 2026, if you are up to date and you know what a traffic-ready website looks like and you have a traffic-ready website, then you, my friend, are ready to just take on the world and do business. And so let me just give you an example of what a traffic-ready website looks like. I have pretty much all my websites are traffic ready. So I'm going to log into a potential website and we're going to break down the language and I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm going to show you why it converts. I'm going to show you a few cool things here. And maybe this will spark your ideas. And if you like what you see, we'll get into some things that you're going through that we're going to solve. So give me 1 second. I want to pull up this thing here. If I can pull it up here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you my website here. Give me 1 second. Sometimes I'm not prepared to pull up here. Okay, I'm just going to give you an example of the website that I currently use for my potential offer. So give me 1 second. Let me share this with you so you can actually see it. And, and I'm going to show you what a traffic ready website does. Okay. Here we go. All right. So I do have one available now. And I'm going to share it here. Okay. This would be a potential traffic ready website. Why? What does it do? Well, let's go through it. Let's go through it together. Let me move you guys over here so I can see your responses. And we'll break this down as well, too. Let me go over here and we'll review it. And then we're going to go through some other stuff to kind of help you guys out. So this is a traffic ready website. Why? So if you went here, look at the language. It says fire yourself, hire your clone, let your clone become your ATM. So the language invokes curiosity in the brain. And we have some images. We have a image of myself here looking crazy, and we have a clone. Then what's the next thing we have at a traffic ready website? People want to know proof. They want proof. Is there proof of your content? Well, we have proof right here, create an ultra realistic AI that sells you 24/7. I have proof of my AI doing the work and making money for me. And then what do we have here? We have a shiny button. So you guys might think, oh man, buttons don't make a difference. They actually do. Because when a button is shiny like this, you see it all shiny, people just want to click it. And when they click it, what happens? There is a way for them to opt in and receive a message. So my website is collecting leads before anyone can go further. If a person can just click your website and go right to your offer, you didn't collect the lead, then you're hurting your business. So my website can collect the lead. Perfect. So again, we have the are you tired of whatever. So this always works, guys. Are you tired? And let me give a shout out to Miss Trina Snow. How you doing? What's up, Miss Trina Snow? I need a better one. We're gonna show you how to get all this stuff here, and we'll be teaching our community. And Martha has a buy now button. And there's Issei. How you been doing, Issei? How you doing? One of my favorite people who is really involved in traffic and leads. So again, the goal is to improve everyone. So as you go down the website, we have everything needed. I don't have to be involved for people to go here. There's video. It does everything. It has enough to have a compelling story. This is what's called a sales letter. And generally, you can do different styles of website, but sales letters are very effective. And so it kind of walks the person through what my content is about, what I'm offering, and it defines a clear offer. And it also separates people. Again, everyone is not your customer. I think people think everyone is my customer. They're not. You really have to clearly separate who your audience is, because if you don't, then there's no way to define your ideal lead. You're not going to have good leads if you don't separate them. So again, this is for you if you struggle to create content, if you want high quality content on demand, if you hate filming yourself or being on camera, if you want to create an aesthetic personal brand. So I'm defining the type of lead I want. So no, I don't want everyone on my list because everyone might not be people who would be perfect for this. And again, even though it's automated, once they become a customer, then yes, I do have to spend time with my people. So I want to spend time with people who are going to be customers, right? So again, as you see, we're going through this website. It doesn't need me to make sales. It doesn't. And so I make sales on this website all the time. It scrolls down. It doesn't need me. And as you see, there are multiple buy buttons here, and they do something. They light up. We got testimonials on here. We have what they get. We have lists. We have pricing. We have everything. It clearly defines everything. And at the end of this, it makes the price look very, very affordable. So I don't need to do anything. It's what do I have to do? Nothing. I just have to make content. And this is why you want a traffic ready website. What if all you had to do was just make content? Because you know your website is traffic ready. So you don't have to worry about trying to manually convert people. You just make content. So let's get into the real deal. And let's kind of get your, someone says my audio is fluctuating. How's it sound now? Oh, it is distorted? Okay, give me 1 second, y'all. Sometimes the audio gets a little crazy. Let's see. All right, does it sound better now? Let me know if the audio sounds better before I move forward, because it is Someone says it's distorted. And Trina, I've seen some of your posts. You do have some very, very good pictures as well. So she's very well versed in being able to create content. So great job. I see it come across my newsfeed all the time. All right, Cole. So let's see. Can you guys hear me okay? Audio good? Let me know if it's good. Let me know if audio is good. Yes to audio being good. Put a one if it's good. If you can't hear me, let me know. Still wonky? Must be the internet. Okay, let me change it one more time. Let me see how it sounds. Let me make sure it's not this software. So, all right, let me see. What and not how about now? Does it sound better now? Let me know because I don't want you guys perfect. Did it sound good? I'm waiting for yeses before I move on. Okay, perfect. All right. Oh, somebody Mark said worse. Keep talking. It should sound okay. You guys should be able to hear me clear. Do I sound great? I'm keep talking. Let me know if it sounds clear and let me know if it's not sounding wonky. And I want to get rid of some of these resources here too. Perfect. Okay, Martha says it's better, so I'm going to take her word for it, and I'm going to get rid of some resources. Okay, so let me flip this over here, and we're just going to address the elephant in the room. As long as we got people hearing me, so I'm going to flip here. You guys should still see me. All right, I'm at the bottom, and let me know if you guys see a black screen. Just put a one if you see a black screen. Perfect. Okay, perfect. All right, put a one if you see a black screen. And we're just going to go through a little small presentation. Put a one if you see a black screen. Want to make sure everyone can see the screen here. Perfect. Okay, gotcha. Okay, let's go through it. All right, so in 2026, you've posted content, and some of you say, man, I look back, I don't have any leads. If you don't have any leads, you don't have any sales. If you don't have any sales, you probably don't have any signups. And so a lot of people are in a position right now where they need help. They need help to learn how to navigate this automation. And they're like, man, how do I do this? Where can I learn this? Because, I'm posting, but I ain't getting no results. And then some of you guys got prospects and you're wondering why they're ghosting you. And you're thinking to yourself, did I do something wrong? Did I use the wrong approach? I'm not good at sales. What do I say? These are going on in most of you guys' heads that are online marketing and haven't had any, real traction on what you're doing. And then there's outdated tactics, right? So you're an MLM company. They said, hey, make a list of 100 personals, friends, and families. And you don't want to just go friends and families, folks. You don't want to talk to 100 friends and families because number one, you hadn't talked to them in years. You look so suspicious and you're just cold calling them. You don't want to do that. And then cold messaging. I think some of you guys are told to cold message people on social media and send unsolicited messages to strangers. And that can come across as spammy. So let's say you do cold message. All right. Some of you guys might do this and you've been caught doing it. We've all did it before we knew better, right? You're like, hi, I'm Joe. Do you keep your options open to making money, extra money? Would you be open for an amazing Zoom tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to see how we're earning thousands of residual income? So you put this in a messenger to a stranger, and that stranger's like, ew, this is scam. I don't know you. So a lot of you approaching people like this, and this is what they feel. They're like, is this a scam? I don't even know you. Right? Because you're like, hi, I'm Joe. Do you keep your options open to making money? Well, Joe, I mean, like she don't know you. She hadn't seen anything about you. You didn't give her a chance to see an offer. So when you don't have an offer and you approach like this, you do look very spammy, very suspicious. And they'll say things like, is this a pyramid thingy? And then a lot of you guys are posting on social media and you're creating content and it's flopping. Like you're just putting these messages here. No one's commenting, no one's liking. And this is what no engagement looks like. And so a lot of people that are sitting here now, you're burnt out from trying to figure out what to post every day. And your Facebook page literally is a graveyard, right? You haven't posted anything. Sometimes you'll get, responses, but a lot of times your Facebook page is kind of dead because you don't have any activity on it. And so a lot of times, because you have limited availability for yourself and you're not using automation, you end up losing money. So how can you make yourself available without being available? That's the question you want to ask. Like, how can my business be available 24/7 and I don't have to be available 24/7? And Trina hit the nail on the head. She says, no friends, no family, or cold message. That's exactly right. So a lot of people, we think it's common knowledge, but they don't know it's not. Literally, we're going to show you how to attract people in this presentation, and we're going to kind of show you why we're here to help you guys out. So as you go forward, ask people, is your business available 24/7 without you? And let's say, for instance, a lead comes in and you happen to hit it big. You make a post, a lead comes in at 1:56 a.m. They want more information and your company's site is not equipped to take them from contact to close. And so they reach out to you at 1:58 and you don't respond because you're asleep. By 2:02, they might have moved on and saw something else and you might have missed a sale. That's kind of why you want to have your marketing available 24/7, available to do business, video, because guys, videos don't go away. They continue to play, right? And I ask people all the time, who's ready to end their struggle and start getting leads, sales, and signups? And the first thing you got to do is, if you don't notice, you got to fire yourself, Jack. The first thing I did was I looked myself in the mirror and I said, you know what, Melvin, you're doing too much, man. You can't, there's no way in the world you can handle all these different businesses and leads and stuff. So I fired myself. The reason why is because if I got to get on camera, I got to go buy a DSL camera and I got to make sure it's mirrorless and it can cost me $800 to $3,000. And that's just the body. Then I got to have a good lighting setup. Like I'm here with you now with a lighting setup, a background. I got to have all this stuff ready to go. And that's a lot of money up front for an entrepreneur just starting out. Then I have studio space, background where I'm at now. And then I got to have wardrobe. I can't wear the same thing every single day. You're going to think I'm homeless, right? Then I got to have grooming and makeup. Many women do. You have to have grooming and makeup and make sure you're camera ready. Then you got to have audio gear. As you see, mine sometimes goes in and out. That could be $150 to $500 if you don't want to sound like you're in a tin can. Then you have to have editing software to edit your content. So the first thing I would say is that's one of the reasons why you have to fire yourself and be able to have AI. Some of you already know how to use it. Perfect. And again, I tell people time is the most expensive thing. If you have to spend time getting on camera every day, then that's taking time away from you doing something that's income producing. So literally, I don't get on camera every day. I get on camera sometimes, but I let the AI do it. You see most of my posts, they're good AIs and they're pretty decent. And so I hired my clone, right? So I can create unlimited hyper-realistic content in minutes. So it takes me a few minutes to create a week's worth of content. I got high quality branded videos and images that look like me. And I have step-by-step training for non-techie people. So if you don't know anything about AI, you don't even know how to get realistic AI. And again, some of you guys have some, I ain't gonna call no names out, but some of y'all be using some of these wonky AI sites that really don't look like you. So be prepared. You got extra fingers, extra eyeballs, extra stuff. So just be, kind of be prepared when you're putting your AI up. So literally, I have a YouTube channel. You guys can more likely go to it if you want to. And that YouTube channel earns me about $2,000 a month. And I got over 600,000 views. And I am not on that channel. It's run by a clone. Clone does it, right? So I don't have to worry about getting on there because I let my clone do it. I type in the voice, it does it. And I do all this, and I have a private community called Millionaires in Training. And what I basically teach people is skills that pay bills, right? We don't care about anything else if it's not going to pay our bills. So if you don't have skills that pay bills, this is the place for you. So I ask people, do you want to leave your competitors 2 years behind? And I tell people there's only two types of people right now, people that know what ultra hyper realistic is and those who get left behind by it. And I say this because I have a lot of accounts that I create that I work with. This is not mine, but just to show you, this is an account that is completely AI. You can actually look this AI person up, and this account earns about $10,000 a month, $11,000 a month, 382,000 followers. Then you have people who do stuff like this. These are very effective. If you don't know, these are just reels. This is a person that was in my class, and she started making AI reels to attract people to what she does. And so I tell people there's a difference between the type of content that you use. So a lot of people will say, hey, man, this is a pretty good AI content of you, pretty decent. And this photo is a photorealistic image of me. So you see photorealistic, that's one part of AI that I use, but I don't use it anymore because I use what's called ultra hyper realistic. Well, what does that look like, Melvin? This is ultra hyper realistic. So which one looks more realistic to you, the left or the right? Which one looks just like the 3D? Which one captures the realism? And so a lot of people think it doesn't make any difference when you use either one. I'm going to tell you by experience, it makes a lot of difference when you use sharper, more realistic images. It makes a whole lot of difference in your AI. Now, people will know it's AI still because it's not perfect. But again, you have to have eye candy. Remember, people buy with their eyes, folks. People buy with their eyes. So you have to be able to look attractive and look clean, right? And so a photorealistic image would be this. An ultra hyper realistic image would be this. So if I'm trying to attract someone to my post, or if I'm trying to make content, then I would use the one that looks the most real, because that's going to catch the eyes. Again, another picture of it. So I can put myself in any outfit. I don't have to buy these outfits, probably thousands of outfits. I can just throw myself in them, right? And so a lot of people say, man, I'll just use Google Gemini. Okay, Google Gemini looks cool. It looks decent. But again, you have imperfections. It might not be as attractive to people. So then I might use a LaRA model, which is okay, but looks a little cartoony. But then when I use ultra hyper realistic, we get the shadows, we get the 3D, we get more of the things that make you look human. So again, the content starts with the eyes. The eyes are going to buy. And so what do I post? I post like 15 to 20 second reels, right? I post, or sometimes a minute. I don't go any more than a minute. And I post those reels of me just doing activities. And do I have to go to Starbucks and set up a freaking camera? No, I don't want to get hit in the street, right? I don't want to be embarrassed or make my wife or my son record me. So I can do videos like this that look almost realistic with the shaky camera and stuff. And I can actually put captions on them. And on top of that, podcast videos are really, really good. So because they're really, really good, I can take any podcast studio that I see and I can clone it and turn it into a personal podcast studio and use these as content to drive traffic to my website. So a lot of people might not know how to take a studio and turn it into a custom podcast studio. Put your name on the back, put your branding on the back. This is what separates you from a lot of people that are doing AI. And then I discovered something that's really, really cool. There's only one platform that does this, and you find out in my community. This platform is phenomenal. I can take a person that has an outfit on that I might like, and rather than putting in code prompts or whatever, I can press a button that says recreate, and it puts me in that same outfit. Simple. So not only do I make the AI process like simple, I make it like dumbed down. I'm just pressing buttons and people are trying to prompt. So this is the level that we do. So I have a course inside of our community. It's called Ultra Hyper Realistic Studio AI course. And it's literally showing you how to make quicker versions of AIs, make them better, put them in motion, and be able to use them as content to attract people to your offer. Now, people say, well, I'm a woman, you know, how would it fare for women? And I'm glad you guys asked it because I want you guys to meet my wife. My wife is my test subject. She's 49 years old. Background, she's a fit mother, beautiful inside and out. For years, she believed Instagram was only for the glamorous and the jet setters with photographers. And so my wife didn't really want to go on Instagram because, number one, she got to buy the outfits. She got to get makeup on and she got to do all this kind of stuff. So this is where the challenge began. This is where I started with my wife. And again, could I make her into an influencer? And that was the big question, of being able to use content. And people say, well, why are you harping on content when you talk about automation? Well, content is how people get to your website. I think people don't understand it. Like the content is what sends the visitors. So you got to be good at content so you can get people to go see your website. If the content can hook them and you can send them good, and so your content doesn't have to be an hour long. It could be 15 seconds. It could be 10 seconds. It could be anything. Content is where you have to be good at, because if you're good at content, you can get a lot of people at your website, a lot of leads. And so these are regular pictures of my wife, okay? Just her average pictures. But again, on Instagram, they're not Instagram ready pictures. So the challenge is, could I do my wife in a form of where she could be on Instagram and Instagram ready? And so this is why I say you really want to learn how to use ultra hyper realistic images. Some people already know how to do it, but for those of you who don't, we can kind of take it deeper. So testing the waters, I put a post up a long time ago of my wife and people thought this was a real picture and it wasn't. And it was people encouraging her, yeah, you should go on Instagram and just do and just be an Instagram influencer. And so testing the waters, this is her photos. Look how they came out. They look clean. They look classy. These are Instagram ready photos. Like these are photos that you want to be able to use for content. Even more. We can capture her going at work. She doesn't have to change outfits. She doesn't have to go pay $100 to get her hair done and sit there all day. She could just put the look on she wants very easily. And again, as you see, it even has the frizziness part look. So this is pretty cool. So it looks ultra hyper realistic. It looks like someone took it with an expensive photo. And these are the type of things you want to do for content. And anybody can really just do this. It's just knowing the platform and knowing, how to be able to generate this stuff and be able to use it. So again, as I show you more pictures, again, we can go here. We can have regular pictures of her sitting down. This is content, folks. This is what people use. I believe Trina does. I think some of her photos are great too as well. I can't tell if it's AI or not, but she does a good job of that as well too. So, but this is the type of content that will attract people. Again, fitness, we got it. Podcasting, we got it. Chilling, we got it. Again, shots of just walking business, just chilling. This is the type of content that you want to be able to produce when attracting people. We can even do an entire story, like how we started there. Her day started working out. Then she went to take a shower. Now she's going to work. So again, you can do storylines like this where it really just adds a level of eyeballs that looks good. So I'm not saying, literally replace your entire self, but AI can do things that you can't do. You can't get yourself on a jet this fast. You can't hop on a Mercedes or whatever this fast. You can't prepare yourself this fast. So it does save you a lot of time and headache if you know how to use it right. Now, here's a big thing. A lot of women are like, oh my gosh, what about swimsuit poses? Like, what about the summer? No problem. We can post on Instagram and we could be AI summer ready, have an AI summer body. So some of you ladies out here, because it's AI, you can almost tweak your AI body. You can tweak it how you want. You can be anywhere you want. So these are the type of things that we're doing with AI. We're able to create the type of look that we want, the type of vibe that we want. And it just makes it a whole lot easier to be able to produce content that you don't have to think about. And this is how we make our reels, right? She got a Instagram post that says, kids, Aaron's life still got content. Follow me for the no camera influencer content. So this is literally all you need just to get people to a website. You can just get a follow. And then we even have automation to where some of you guys know about this, but if they comment, then we have automation to where we have our automation comment back and send them a website. So this is AI in a nutshell. And let's say you wanted to come out with your own product, right? Let's say I made this product up, Melvin's Angel Face, which doesn't exist. And so if I want a product, I want to be able to have product placement. Some of you guys have products in your business and you want to be able to have product placement. And yes, you want to do it yourself, but maybe you need pictures. Well, with AI, we could literally put together a professional type of image or commercial to where we actually can have our product on full display without us having to do the work. So this is the power of AI. And again, more and more images to where we could use it for any product we want. This is a product right here that I'm actually going to be selling, and very easy to be able to do this with her. And then we can even have her move and just really, really just sell the product. Because like they say, you buy with your eyes, right? So once you master this type of stuff, you instantly become a rare resource in the marketplace, and you gain the ability to create, again, a lot of content on autopilot. And from there, the doors can fly open. You can even launch a pro level headshot studio where you do this for people and charge money. You can offer Instagram influence accounts. You can manage content and grow people's accounts for $1,800. You can demand more clients because you're doing well, and you can even outsource it. So there's a lot of things you can do with this. And again, it's already launched. So forget 8 to 10 days. So it's available now. And anyone would say, man, I'll pay $497 to learn this. Well, we don't charge $497, so you never have to pay that. Literally, to learn this is absolutely free. It's free. So you don't have to worry about like a credit card or anything. It's free to learn. All you have to do is be a part of our Millionaires in Training group, where you're going to learn everything. And in being a Millionaires in Training, we're going to teach you a lot of things. We're going to teach you, number one, how to build smart systems, how to write emails that sell, how to master AI tools, how to duplicate success fast, how to go live like a pro where you have all these cool tools. Everything I know I'm going to share, how to make scroll stopping graphics, how to be the person everyone wants, how to boost your value. We'll show you how to build your tribe, how to take over the internet, how to track power players, how to make monster presentations like what you see here. And what's cool is once you master even a few of these, you won't just level up. You'll literally be unstoppable. Now, what you're looking at here, folks, is a PowerPoint presentation. So if some of you guys are wanting to learn PowerPoint, imagine making a PowerPoint that looks like this, that just captures attention. And we do great PowerPoints all the time. We've done them for our company. So again, if these skills look valuable to you, they are more valuable than you can think. And we teach all of this. So again, we also have creative services. So let's say, for instance, you want to know what platform we're using to make our capture pages, but you don't know how to build it. No problem. We have someone that can do it for you. And again, very, very cheap to do. I'm not going to say cheap, but it is cost effective. So you can have done for you templates. You can have sizzle videos done for you. You can have custom design. So as part of our community, we have a person, or actually professionals, that do this for us and know how to do them. And so if you really, really, really want to get in position to take advantage of being able to use automation, these are some things that you're going to learn in our community. You're going to learn streaming mastery. How do I stream like I'm doing? How do I do all of these like crazy like transitions and stuff? We'll teach you that. We'll teach you how to build systems, email marketing, mass recruitment training, PowerPoint domination, again, business trust training, vending machine training, AI automation training, community building mastery, YouTube monetization. So we're going to give you a lot of content that we teach, and we go live. We do live trainings every single week. Plus, we have courses back there. And someone would say, hey, is $99 a month a fair price to learn all this? So let me hear from you guys. Let's say if this were to cost $99 a month, is that a fair price to learn all of this, to just learn it and know it? Put a 1 if you think it's a fair price. Put a 1 if you say, hey, that's a fair price. I'd love to learn this. Let me see who's with me. So if you think it's a fair price right here, put a 1. Hey, that's a fair price. But honestly, I wouldn't charge $99 a month, ever. Our community is only $19.95 a month. That's a no-brainer. It's only $20. That's 80 cents a day for our community. And here's a cool thing about our community. We have an affiliate program with our community. So every person that you refer to our community, let's say you bring them here, you earn $10 a month. So I got people in my community right now, I'm paying them to learn. I got some people that are making $300 to $400 a month in our community. So again, it's $20 a month. You invite someone, you earn 10. You invite 2 people, it's free. You invite 3 people, you can profit. So we do have a private school community. And yes, we meet every Monday at 12 o'clock. Some people know we meet now. You can ask questions. You can bring in your, you could bring in a website that you built and get opinions. Our community is very, very active. And not only is it active, we have stuff back there, but we're always updating. I would never just sell a course and leave it out there because AI can get outdated very quickly. So again, as we teach more AI, we have to go in and show more things. And so we're going to be showing you guys, as a matter of fact, we have a mastermind. I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek of the community right now. We have a mastermind that we show. And again, our affiliate commission pays out 50%. So again, you invite someone, you earn 50% of the community. And again, we have all these bonuses included. So this is our community. Let me show you a little bit behind it. And then I'll show you guys how to become part of the community. And we have our first training on Monday. So let's go pull up here. I'll pull up some of my mastermind stuff here. And so this is just the mastermind stuff. All right, cool. So let's just go through this. How to create ad videos for business clients. Thumbnails, creation, and more. Still images and video. Still images and video again. $500 skill to unlock. I show you a $500 an hour skill. That's literally crazy. We give you links down here as well. Again, I show you AI branding mastery, talking head AI, strategy call. We did Sora. We had Sora 2 before everyone had Sora 2. We were giving it out. Again, monetization watermarks. We have AI transitions, if you haven't seen that. We even have this thing called a 90-day audience engine. So let me ask you a question. Has anyone ever had a 90-day audience engine? And if you haven't, I'm going to show you what it looks like. So we had a person that was in another opportunity. It doesn't matter what opportunity you're in. We're a community. We all help each other. So we had a person that said, man, like, I need a 90-day audience engine. And we explained to him what it looks like. So let me show it to you. Let me pull this up and show it to you. So let's say, for instance, you are a person that has a product to offer. And you're like, man, I don't even know where to begin. Like, what do I do? Well, we have an AI prompt that gives you everything to do for 90 days. You don't have to think about it. And check this out. This is our 90 days audience engine creator. It tells you how to create this for clients. And we got people creating this for clients. And a client would pay you money if you planned out their next 90 days. Let me show you what it looks like. So again, if I am in a multi-level marketing company and you planned out everything I need to do for the next 90 days, then I would be so grateful because look at this. Day 1, welcome message. Introduce this person, helping you feel great again. It tells you the content to do. It tells you daily action. So they have content already available to them to create, so they know what to make. So for the next 90 days, you know what to do for your business. And if you posted every day for 90 days and you knew what to post, how successful would you be? 90 days and you knew what to post. You knew the content, coffee talk, black coffee versus functional coffee, right? If you're selling coffee, this is good. It doesn't matter what product you have. It could be lotion. It could be coffee. It could be whatever. Again, it tells you on day 56, do a funny clip. And so again, having this is valuable. We show you how to put this together. And then to make it even better, we got a shorts growth plan. So if you're on YouTube, this is a 90-day plan on how to grow your YouTube channel with your own content. You might be selling weight loss, or you might be selling drops, or you might be selling tea, coffee. Doesn't matter. We show you how to insert your product in here and get a plan on how to go 90 days and blow it up. And if you post content, we talk about content. If you're posting content for 90 days and you know what you have to do, Here's a cool secret, folks. I'm going to tell you this cool secret. You're going to be like, wow, this guy's crazy. I have my content for the next 90 days already done. All I do is I get up and I just press send. It's already in draft mode. It's done. So imagine if you spent a day and your February content was already done, and all you had to do was get up on February 1, press send, February 2, send, because your content schedule's already done. And then now you're driving people to websites and you're getting actual leads and traffic. So that's one of the things that I had to point it out because it's great. So again, we show you how to create viral shorts. We actually did a baby podcast thing, which is pretty cool. So we're doing a lot of this stuff. And then here, for more classroom stuff, you have all this stuff here that we're putting here, links and templates. And this is continual. And again, for $19, get in, you can ask us questions. And we have a live training every Monday. You can come in and ask questions. If you're confused, if you have something you want us to look at, if you want to present something and you need some help, the community is very helpful. So this literally, folks, is our community. And again, we have some great people in here. Let me pull back up the live here. So we have some phenomenal people in here. And this is our group, Millionaires in Training. And yeah, obviously, when you get the stuff, you do have to have a budget for AI, and we talk about a budget. But honestly, to get training, 4 live trainings and courses every month for $20, and then we pay you, is going to be a great deal. So if you need some help, folks, we're here for you. Thank you so much for coming in, and it's news you can use. And Trina, if it's okay, I'll definitely message you as well, because we don't want to do links on everyone. So we'll message you. And if you like what you see, you can jump in here. And again, hey, it's 82 cents a day. And, if people say, man, Melvin, how do you do this live stuff? What camera should I get? What computer do I get? You have access to myself and other groups and other members for just $20. So if you want to know what live software I'm using, if you want to know, how to just do cool stuff and, like what I'm doing now, then, nothing is held back. All this stuff is available. Nothing is held back. So we show you what you want to learn. We're teaching a lot of stuff. And, let me see. Trina says, I need that. And Trina, you already know AI, so you add this other stuff to it. You're going to be blowing it up. Oh, Martha, that's actually in our mastermind part. So you go there and you can print your 90-day blue plan, your 90-day content plan, and you can just rock and roll with it. There you go. And there's my guy Kawan as well too. We pretty much worked together for like the last maybe 5 years in Now Site, and we would train all this stuff, right? So we never stopped training because we still did it. So we still train, we still teach you, we still give value. Kawan has his community, which is great. I have mine as well too. So it's a lot of things you can learn out here, a lot of things that we do that we can teach. And if people want to know something, there's no gatekeeping, and the fact that I can show people something for 80 cents is good. And then out of the $20, we make it the community commissionable because it pays out 50% commission. Anyone you bring in, half the money goes to you. So it's a good deal. So thank you guys for taking Saturday out to watch this. And, if you want to learn some things, or maybe you want to come in here and see, maybe you already know some of this stuff, but then you want to see how deep the rabbit hole goes, this is perfect. And then if you have someone that asks you how you make this, how you make that, point them to the community and earn a monthly income. A lot of people are going to ask you how you do this stuff. If they ask you, you might as well turn into a monthly income, right? So again, a lot of things you can learn here. I appreciate you guys as well too. So before I head out, anyone got any questions? Appreciate you guys checking it out. And if someone invited you here, what I want you to do is go back to the person who invited you. They have their own link. And just in case you're wondering, we do this presentation every other Saturday. So let's say you have 5 or 6 people that are interested and you say, Melvin, can you do this again? Well, guess what? If you come to the community and it's enough people that want it done on a Saturday, I will do it again. So I do this presentation for people to help them to share this with members so they can make money. So I do this all for you guys, and we make sure that we teach a lot of complex stuff and make it simple. So again, the one thing people are going to want to know is how to boost their open rates to about 60 to 90%. When you get in community, we taught that in one of our classes. We'll show you a very, very affordable type of platforms you can use to broadcast your business. So it's going to be pretty awesome. So for those guys that are interested, I will if it's okay, I'll message you on Facebook if it's okay, and I'll just send my link out that way. I could have posted it here, but because I'm doing this for my group, I don't want to put any links on this video. I don't want anyone that someone else invited to sign up with myself. So again, this is the only time I'll probably be not automated. But if I were doing a full video for myself, I would have my website run across this video, and then you can go there. But I will send them to you individually to respect the people who have brought other people to learn. I don't want to make sure I'm not diluting their sign-up process as well, too. So I will message you and appreciate you guys watching. And I know you will, man. I know you will, Trina. So, I mean, again, there's some things you can use here. I think that you'll love. I even got some templates here. I had 4,000 Black Friday templates that we gave away all in Canva. So it's a lot of stuff there you guys will use. We put a lot of assets back here. So again, you guys are going to love it. All right, folks. So I will be sending you guys some messages. I got a few phone calls here, and I will be inboxing you. And again, appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to come on here, learn a little bit. And again, our goal is to help everyone that is in the vicinity of this message. We just want to help you be better at what you do, right? You may already be great, but if we can save you some time, great. If we can show you other processes, great. If you always wanted to stream or start a YouTube channel or face a YouTube channel and we can teach you that, great. Again, I do a lot of things with entrepreneurship, including branding if I'm offering stuff. So everything that you ever want to know is going to be available to you. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the community. Appreciate you, everyone. Have a great Saturday. And I will see some of you guys in your inboxes in the next 15